What if I don't have a big budget? I'm a local business. Is there a way for me to get in front of enough people that I can get some new business without breaking the bank? Hey, welcome back. My name is Jeff Harrison. This is a local voice. I own a company called Swing Point Media. We help local businesses get more customers using organic marketing. This is a series of programs we called cooperative marketing. This is part 3. And in the other 2, you can check out in the description or somewhere here on the screen. I reference those part 1 and part 2. But I want to bring something up that, is, let's face it, if you're a local business and you're just starting out, or if you're out there working your off, and you don't have a huge marketing budget, but you need to have more customers. It's one of those cycles that you don't want to get into. The less money you have, the more money you need to advertise. Well, I want to share with you today another idea that really won't cost you any money. Now, let me set up a scenario. Let's imagine you are a heating and air conditioning company and you have a database of people. In other words, you have an email database of, let's just use 1,000. And you say, well, who else out there in my marketplace have my ideal customers that we can get in front of, that be something that I can offer to my customers and them offer my services and product that would make sense? Well, here's something I want you to think about. Most of us, when we make a pretty large purchase, what do? We research. We want to know more about it. Why? Because we don't want to have things like buyer's remorse. We don't want to spend $10,000 or $15,000 on a heater or air conditioner and then wonder, oh man, is that the one I was supposed to get that's up on the roof? Was there a better one? Was that the right SEER rating? Is it really? Should I have had a heat pump? Whatever it may be. Well, here's an idea I think you're going to like. As people in your database and your ideal customer non-competitive database, let's set up a second scenario. I'm a heating and air conditioning company. What if I went out to a solar company and I said, hey, we know everybody you've installed the solar on their home. Who are they? They're homeowners, right? And everybody we install in a residential situation, who are they? They're homeowners. Well, both of them could benefit in saving them money, being more efficient by my customers who I've installed heating and air conditioning, I'm servicing them all the time. They may need a solar system. That stops the cost of increasing the rates on their electricity. And if those people who have a solar system on their home, maybe to be even more efficient, they may need to upgrade to a heating and air conditioning system. As an example, one of the most big benefits of putting a brand new heating and air conditioning system on your home, if it's over 10 years old, is it saves you money every month on your utility bills. Well, if that's the case, it might be one of those things when you say, hey, they've got a solar system on there, that's saving them money. And now if they put a heating and air conditioning unit on there, that would save them all the same amount of money that they would have been paying out for their electricity bill. So they could have a new heating and air conditioning system and it not cost them any more money. Here's the way. How do we get in front of these people? What if you offered to, let's say, the database solar panels, the solar company, let's say they had 1,000 people in their database, and you offer to be a guest on a show that the owner of that company or general manager, they're hosting, and you're the guest. And they're going to interview you about your company, about the products you service. Maybe you share some testimonials. You talk about, how long you've been in business, and on and on. In other words, it's a show that is a semi-review, so it does the heavy lifting for that group. And here's the thing, while you're on that show, what could you do? Well, before you wrap it up, you offer them a special bonus because they've joined and they're in your database, and you come out, if you have the solar company, you're the hero, because you've negotiated a special pricing for these people who reach out. It's non-threatening. It's something that can be done online, just like we're doing now, and you could share that information. And then we flip the script. Guess what? I bring you on as the heating and air conditioning company owner, and I'm thinking, hey, this could be something that my homeowners could benefit from if having a solar panels installed on their home along with a battery operating system. But we want to know more about it. So I invite an industry expert on, I ask them questions, and at the end, they can possibly make a purchase because we're going to offer a special deal. This is a really cool, non-threatening way that you can put this together. Now, here's the other cool thing about this. It's something you do as a live stream, but you also record it. Now, why would you record this? Well, You could take this, put it out on the internet, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever it might be, and have this running as a nonstop ad. You might spend $10 a day on it, and people can now watch this on demand. And it's something that can now continue to be a lead magnet because it's helping those people who potentially need heating, air conditioning systems, or they want to put solar on their roof and stop that rise of the cost of utility bills by saying, hey, I'm going to put the solar panels on my home, and now I don't have to worry about the cost of electricity. This is another great idea. So you could now invite somebody on and you could interview them, helping your ideal customer make a good decision based on how well you interview them. And then just keep that thing running on and on and on. What if you did this once a month with another business in your local community where you're interviewed, they interview you, they share it with their database, and then you have these little videos out there playing that help people make better decisions. I hope you like this. This is part 3 of a series of cooperative marketing for local businesses. Oh, by the way, I have a giveaway for you. If you'll look in the description below, I have a link to the referral email that we use to send out to our ideal customers. So if I do make that connection with a cooperative business partner, this is the email we use. Of course, you just change the name and the type of business you're using, but you use that, share it with the other person, they send it out their database, and they make your phone ring with potential new leads and new sales. Thanks for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe to us, whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, or maybe even on the audio version on iTunes, Stitcher, all the podcast platforms. Thanks again for joining me. Jeff Harrison of Swing Point Media.